I am a small business and work hard's what I do. And if you're kind enough to try me, I'll work hard for you. I am a small business and work hard's what I do. And if you're kind enough to try me, I'll work hard for you. I am a small business and work hard's what I do. And if you're kind enough to try me, I'll work hard for you. I am a small business and work hard's what I do. And if you're kind enough to try me, I'll work hard for you.
Doing alright, we don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. If you feel inside that happiness vibe, yeah, we feel it up.
Yeah, I'm loving life every single day. I got that sunlight on my face. We vibe high when we in them rays. We even smile when we in the rain. And if you're down, yo, I feel your pain. But rise up and give it everything. Yeah, we love life every single day. Every single day.
We feel it up tonight, doing alright. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. If you feel inside that happiness vibe, yeah, we feel it up.
Let's get it. Yeah.
We feel it up.
I remember long roads with the windows down, fall asleep to the ocean sounds, no stresses. We don't need a plan. That's how you do when you living in a camper van. We taking flight just like a bird. I think we're higher than we ever were. Yeah, we can't stop. That's just how we living. Fresh fruit, green tea, veggies in the kitchen. The picture perfect life is just how you vision. Right around the corner, you just have to go get it. The sun sets on another day, but these memories will never fade.
We feel it up tonight, doing alright. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. If you feel inside that happiness vibe, yeah, we feel it up. We feel it up. We feel it up.
Yo, listen up. I'ma tell you something right now. You best never forget. This is it, man. This is your life. You gotta enjoy this. You gotta preach it. You gotta love it. Do it. Never let anything get in your way. Never let anything stop you. You can do it. You can do it.
We feel it up tonight, doing alright. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. We feel it up tonight, doing alright. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. If you feel inside
One more time.
that happiness vibe, yeah, we feel it up.
We hit the ground running so fast. We never saw it coming too high to come down. Maybe we were lucky. Maybe we were just buzzing. Now you don't answer when I call you. You're probably happy and it's more than I get offer. I'm 6 drinks deep, telling stories through this bottle. So much to say and it's a problem. I think this whiskey's convinced me that you're still missing me. I don't think I'm thinking straight, I know it's late, but I just wanna talk to you. Even though these shots burn like the truth, I keep going back, just like going back to you. I don't know why I showed up and told you that I love you. Maybe it's the alcohol talking about the way it was supposed to be. I should've known when you said it was you, not me. Don't know if I'm right or wrong, telling you that I still want you. Or maybe it's the alcohol talking. And now you got me all up in my feelings, and I can't help myself because you said that you would be there for me. I'm too deep, man, I hope that I am dreaming. And if so, well, what's the point? What's the meaning of it all? I think this whiskey's convinced me that you're still missing me. I don't think I'm thinking straight, I know it's late, but I just wanna talk to you. Even though these shots burn like the truth, I keep going back, just like going back to you. I'm thinking straight. I know it's late, but I just wanna talk to you. Even though these shots burn like the truth, I keep going back, just like going back to you. I don't know why I showed up and told you that I love you. Maybe it's that we're all talking about the way it was supposed to be. I should've known when you said it was you, not me. Don't know if I'm right or wrong till I knew that I still was. Or maybe it's that we're all talking.
Ronnie has given us the green light. We are good to go.
Green light,
Right.
green thumb.
We asked
Yes.
Ronnie to do a sound check like half an hour before we start.
Yeah,
and he
he-
tells
he-
us 5 seconds
5
before
seconds,
we go on.
everything sounds great.
Well, that's
So
good.
Thank you. We like Ronnie, and yeah, Ronnie.
Well, Ronnie's
that's a
our
superb
loyal,
job.
but it's
behind
better
the
than
scenes.
him telling us there's an issue 5 seconds before
Yeah.
we go on.
Or during, we'll see him comment
Hello.
during the show. There's something wrong with the sound.
Are you going to say hi here?
Yes.
We got a
Hello,
big-
hello. We got
Yeah.
Naomi Fletcher
That's right.
tuning in. How you doing there?
She's been a
Naomi?
big supporter of ours.
Yes, she has from
And-
Dan Legal
Yeah,
Services.
and
in the city.
and part of the reason we're doing this show tonight, and the entire committee.
Yeah.
So, talk about the prizes and let's get rolling, my friend.
Let's get rolling. Busy
Yeah.
night tonight here from Studio 67. You're in downtown Timmins.
Yeah.
We're giving away 3 Neelam Car Washes,
Yeah.
ultimate washes. So
Oh.
$18, that's $60 worth of car washes that we're giving away. And again, one lucky person will get to try the new laser touchless wash.
Ooh, very fun.
You've had some fun with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Did,
fun.
did, did
I
it
got-
work? Did it work great?
It is fun for me.
Laser
because
work.
I like cleanliness, so it is fun for me to see a clean
It's
car.
fun
So you're
for
right.
you.
That's and by the
Yeah.
way, before we go, I told you not to cheer for the Oilers. You brought your bad leaf mojo over, and now they're
mojo-
going to lose.
Well,
Kinsman.
that's going with your theory that a Canadian team needs to win. This is all the bad karma from everybody.
I don't say
rooting
that,
now for the Oilers.
you.
But Florida and Edmonton again tonight.
Any Oiler fans out there, thanks Kinsman for bringing his bad leaf mojo over to them.
No, we're cheering for Edmonton.
Are you?
Yeah, Tracy's boy cheering for the Oilers. So we're watching that.
So the whole crew,
The whole crew.
Yeah.
It is a good series, though.
is it?
Yeah, one can hope that maybe next year it could be the Leafs. That's what we say every year.
Okay, so we're going to get off Fantasy Island
Yes.
and introduce our in-studio guest,
Yeah.
and then we have a guest online.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do. So, National Indigenous Peoples Day coming up Friday, June 21st.
Yes.
It's going to be down at Hollinger Park. And again, we're proud to be a part of this big day.
Oh,
All
yeah.
day festivities. And here from the committee, we have, are we ready to
Yeah.
welcome up to Studio 67?
There we go.
Tristan Ashkishkish.
Oh, did he get it right, Tristan?
It's a shishki.
Ashishkish.
Oh, Kinsman.
Ah.
Do you know
Yeah.
this is Tristan's second time
Yeah,
here?
second time.
You should have the name
And
right.
well, I had it right going into it. It's
Yeah.
it's funny. It's
Yeah.
know,
The second time here, there should be a proper
Ashishkish.
pronounce a phonic there.
Yes. Well,
Well, when you come back next year, Kinsman, we'll have
I'll
it
still get it
set
wrong, Tristan.
for-
This is just this is the normal flow.
Yeah.
Show pressure.
It is. So Tristan does many amazing things
Yes.
on top of being part of the Timmins Indigenous Organizations Committee, which is bringing the celebrations and the recognition to Hollinger Park on the 21st.
Yeah, it's going to be a big day.
But we also have another guest online. I'm going to bring him on here.
Yeah,
This is Higher Knowledge.
higher knowledge.
What's good, everybody?
How you doing?
How's it going?
Good. Yak do now. How's it going, everyone?
It's going all right. And of course, you were in town about a month and a half ago at the Ramada Inn. There, you performed to the audience here in Timmins already.
Yeah, I got to kick it with a bunch of the youth out there, which I feel really privileged to do. You know, youth are both the scariest audience, but also the best audience because they're just so authentic and they have the best energy. But if you're not killing it, they're gonna let you know.
Right.
So yeah, it was a good time. I'm stoked to come back soon.
Well, let's do things a little backwards here because
Okay.
we try to find some fun in our lives. Of course, there's a whole day celebration
Yeah, whole day.
happening at Hollinger Park. But since we got Higher Knowledge on the live feed, We're going to talk a little bit about the fun they're having in the evening. And I hear it's true higher knowledge that you're going to be coming in for a hip hop concert on the 21st. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. First of all, you can just call me HK for short.
H-
That's what.
HK.
HK.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what everybody calls me out here. But yeah, so I'm very very stoked to be invited out again. Shout out to Nan Legal, to Naomi, to all the sponsors and funders, and also to the Matagami First Nations, the territories that we're gathering on. Always shout out the host nation, and really really grateful for that. Um, and yeah, we have National Indigenous Peoples Day. I'm extra excited about it because one of the big things I advocate a lot about and talk about in my music, in my poetry, in the events I throw is about the importance and the connections of Indigenous peoples across Abya Yala, or also known as Turtle Island. I think there's been a lot of disconnection because of colonization. And there's been a lot of shame, right? In Canada, there's been lots of, terrible things like residential schools and Indian Act and potlatch bans and all of those things. And my Indigenous ancestors come from Central and South America. My grandmother is from a small Indigenous pueblo called Jutiapa in Cuscatan, which is Western El Salvador. And on my mom's side, from Colaseyu, which is colonially known now as Chile, but was a northern Inca state. But I've had privilege of living up here with my northern relatives of the First Nations, the Métis and the Inuit, and the collective nations of what's now known as so-called Canada. And so any opportunity we have to unite together and celebrate, the um not only just the survival of 500 years of genocide and colonization, and just the fact that we're still here and overcoming and thriving, but also just celebrate Indigenous brilliance and Indigenous excellence, and Indigenous people not just surviving but thriving. And there's no better way to do that than through culture, through music, through dance, through creativity. And one thing I love about hip hop, because I'm also a youth worker. And so one of the most common ways that Indigenous culture has kind of evolved in some ways is the forms of artistry that we use. And a big one I would even consider a modern form of storytelling is hip hop. And we have some incredible Indigenous hip hop artists pulling up. Just from the West Coast, we have Tiago, who's of Nawa Lenka descent, I believe, also from my home territories in Kushkatan. And he's like super deadly R&B singer. He does a reggaeton. He's a rapper. He does it all. He plays guitar. And then his partner, one of my best friends, Locahantis, who's from Uruguay, and she's Cree. She's Cree from Saskatchewan, I think Sandy Bay. And she's just incredible artist, rapper, lyricist. Lil Smudge, who's a two-spirit artist and very powerful rapper, and coming with that strong femme but two spirit energy to kind of balance out that masculine and feminine. And yeah, there's some other dope people, Max Six and Shabastic, and was it like Stoneber? And I forgot because I don't know who they like. I haven't. I forgot what the other guys' names are, but I haven't met them before. But I heard they're really, really dope too. They're gonna come do their thing. So yeah, like we're gonna come and we're gonna rap our asses off and show Timmins what's up. So I hope y'all
Right.
pull up and check it out. And yeah, we're gonna drop some realness. We're gonna drop some emotional stuff. We're gonna drop some intense stuff. But we're also gonna just have fun and have a good time. You know what I mean? And just tell our stories and have fun while we're doing it, you know?
Oh yeah.
Wow, sounds like a good
Well,
good time.
I think
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
Sabe and Stoneburr. I just saw
yeah.
Naomi post. Yeah. So shout out them and shout out Naomi too.
A long list, and I know we're going to be promoting the evening activities. And to me, this is an excellent addition to the day. I think the committee made an amazing choice, and,
Yeah.
and shout out to Nan Legal and everyone that made this happen, because it's also a celebration. But I love the fact that your music is a celebration. People can dance to it. People have fun, but you deliver a key message, and I believe you connect strongly with the youth. So when you put a track down, see, Kinsman,
Yeah.
I know the lingo.
You put a track
When you put a
down.
track down, is that
Yes.
always in the back of your mind? Like, is it a message for the youth or to connect with people of all ages?
So that's not my first thought. It's a thought. It's not my first thought. My first thought is my music is about me and my expression, you know, and everybody else has different concepts of and different approaches to their art. But for me and many other artists too, it's catharsis, it's therapy. You know, we don't have a process of like I don't, you know, put on some Beethoven and drink some wine and I'm like, what should I talk about today? What should I say to the youth? You know, it's just what I'm going through currently at that moment, and it's my therapy. Like my first album I put out was called Hood Therapy, which was a double entendre for growing up in the hood, but also growing up the childhood that I had, growing up in foster homes and family coming from, you know, civil war and being surrounded by abuse and murder and trauma and gangs and addiction and all of these different things, and like being very street entrenched for a long time, and also working really really hard to pull myself out of that and to heal. And you know, I have almost 10 years sobriety now, and I work in the community as a youth worker, and I do lots of advocacy and activism. So it's not just about the sad things and the bad things, it's also about overcoming those things, right? And that those things are just a chapter in your story. They're not your whole story, right? They're just a part of who we are. And it's that contrast, that juxtaposition that really creates the complexities of the human spirit and of who we are. And so I try to talk about that in my music. Now, after I write a song, like say if I'm like really sad, so I write a sad song, or I just feel like, hey, I'm like, you know, talking to a female, to a life giver, to a really dope goddess. And I'm just like, I'm really feeling her and I feel inspired. I just want to write a song about that magical feeling you feel when you're talking to a beautiful, incredible woman, you know, then maybe I write a song about that. The secondary thought that comes to my head is, what am I saying? And is this a good message for the youth? Or for people that I'm talking to, because not every song I make is meant for youth, but I also understand, like I've heard artists, I think there was like, maybe it was Nicki Minaj or one of the big artists was like, it's not my responsibility if my kids or if your kids listen to my music, right? I'm just on a meeting right now, baby. I'm just get inside the house, please. When you don't have clothes on. Hey, I'm in a meeting right now. Sorry, these are my nieces. I'm in a meeting right now, baby. No, that means give me a second, please.
Yeah.
Get your naked butt back in the house. Put on some clothes.
It
Okay.
sounds a lot like my house.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is all good.
Organized chaos. There you
Yeah,
go.
exactly. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so and they say things like it's not my responsibility if they hear what I'm saying, and it's like, hey, you know, as artists, we have a responsibility. We have a role in the community, and we have a lot of power and a lot of influence. And maybe it's because I grew up, you know, I grew up around really unsafe adults. I grew up around really unsafe mentors who put drugs in my hand, who put guns in my hand, who abused me, took advantage of me, and all of these different things. And they taught me really bad teachings and influenced me in really bad ways. And So I understand the power of that. I understand that when the kids are listening to you and they trust you, you can get them to do anything. You can get them to do anything. And that has to come with a really that we need to think about that. We need to be conscious of that and be like, what am I filling their heads with? What am I influencing them? What am I telling them to go do? Am I telling them to go sell their bodies or do drugs, or you know what I'm saying? So I just like even when I talk about hood shit, I talk about hood shit a lot, but I always talk about it as more of like a reporter or someone going through it and not glorifying it, but saying like, hey, this is the struggle and this is what we're trying to overcome. And that creates relatability, but I also try to have a message of like, we can get through it, and that's really important to me because I think that the kids are impressionable and they need that. I think we all need that from somebody, but some of us don't have parents or healthy families to tell us those messages. And like, growing up, I know it's so cliche to say at this point, but Tupac was my biggest like kind of almost like mentor influence, and I never even met the guy. He was dead by the time I started really listening to his music, but his messages, like, yeah, you hear the gangster stuff, you hear the hood stuff, but when you listen to songs like Me Against the World, Keep Your Head Up, Hold On, he has really good messages in there about like being in the indomitable spirit, not giving up, taking care of your community, never stop asking questions, value intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Which is part of the reason why my rap name became Higher Knowledge. It's not because I think that I'm some ascended sensei or because I'm perfect. I'm the antithesis of perfect. But I value knowledge, I value wisdom, and I try to always learn more and get better in every way. And when I get those teachings, I try and pass them on. And so if I can do that through my music, then even better, right?
Yeah. Beautifully said, by the way.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Could
And we're
listen to
just
you
following.
speak all afternoon here.
We're following
Everybody's
some of the
loving your
comments online, and I think
Yeah.
it was Joanne that said, our city, who is in a significant state of distress right now, might be a bit of an understatement, but one of the comments where we can use you here as an advocate for the people who've lost their voice. So you'll be here to provide some of that
on the
advocacy
21st.
on the 21st. So what you're doing carries a lot of weight
Sure
to many communities, but especially ours.
No, I appreciate it. Well, here's the thing is that um these struggles that we're going through are very similar in different ways. Like there might be different in small ways, the faces might be different, the amount of people that might be different, but essentially it's like trauma, addiction, mental health, isolation, disconnection, like all of these things are pretty synonymous wherever you go right now, because we're living in these new societies, in this new way of living that's not natural for humans, which is this kind of like colonial experiment, which is actually the majority of time that the human race has been on Earth. We have not lived this way, and so now the fact that we've never been like in some ways more technologically advanced and connected, but in a lot of ways we've actually never been more disconnected. We've never been more mentally ill. We've never had more suicides, overdoses, people incarceration, and all of these different things. And that's not just an opinion, that's quantifiable, that's a statistical fact. So we have to look at that and see how we make those changes. And the best way to make those changes is to listen to the indigenous peoples, our because our ancestors knew how to live in a way that was sustainable, and it's a way that all people can live. And at one point in time, all of our ancestors, whether you're from North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, India, Australia, all of our ancestors lived off the land at one point of time in our human history. And we were a lot mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically healthier. in those times, you know. And now you know, we have these smartphones, and they're great in some ways. Look at us, we can talk, we can have an interview from across the country, which is a beautiful thing. But when we don't use them in mediation, you know, oh sorry, in moderation, then it gets abused like anything else, like an addiction, right? And that really hurts us and hurts our spirit. So, you know, when you talk about me being an advocate there, you know, I was a frontline youth worker in East Vancouver and Surrey for many years. And it broke my heart because I wanted to be everybody's advocate. I wanted to be everybody's big brother. I wanted to be a warrior for everyone. And many of us on the front line feel that way, but there's only so much that we can do as individuals, you know, and we do the best that we can do. But then it's very common for frontline people to get very re-traumatized and burnt out and all of these different things, which is what happened to me. And so we have to also take care of ourselves. But the one thing I love about my music, you know, is like I try to put these messages in my music. So even if, you know, I'm not there with you, if you listen to those music, if you listen to that music and you hear those messages, then it's almost like I am, which is what Tupac was for me, right? Like I said, I listened to Tupac's music posthumously, which means like after he passed away, you know. So he was giving me those messages and telling me to keep my head up after he'd already passed away. And it literally helped me when I was a 15-year-old kid, kicked out of my safe house and group home, no family, nobody to connect to, and just like crying with my little Discman on the side of a street in East Vancouver. I'd put on my headphones and I listened to that music, and it helped get me through. So if I can do that through my music and my performances and let people know you're not alone and there's hope, man, and healing is the way, then yeah, then you know, mission accomplished, right? Thanks to Creator and ancestors for allowing me to be such an instrument, you know.
That's right.
Wow.
Beautifully said. Yeah, Tupac Shakur was the greatest hip hop artist of all time.
But
Even
show.
yeah, for sure. Even better than Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Uh, and Eminem would agree. But
Yeah.
Tupac was a poetic genius and a student of Shakespeare. By the way, I have also studied a lot of Tupac, and Poetic Justice is one of my favorite movies of all time because you really
Mhm.
got to see him showcase that side you don't often see. But we
Mhm.
won't keep you too much longer, HK. We know you're busy there. You got a beautiful landscape behind you there. And look
Yeah.
at the sun's
A
out,
lot
the
better
tree.
weather than here.
Yeah.
Anyway, whereabouts are you there, HK?
This is beautiful Coast Salish territories in West Coast Canada, BC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're super lucky. We live in a very visually stunning place with lots of, you know, grass and trees and mountains and rivers and ocean and lakes and like all the things. So I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, thanks for your time. Thanks for having me. One thing I just want to say is like, because I keep talking about my music and yeah, I'm coming out there and everything. And I just want to plug my music
Mhm.
for anybody listening who wants to check it out. You know, all of my songs are on all major streaming platforms. Respect MJ for the thank you, Patty Yush. Yeah, and Chimi Gwetch, and hi to the all the Crees and Ojibways out there. But yeah, I think that if you look up HK space higher space knowledge, you can find me on everything from Spotify to Apple Music, iTunes, like basically every major platform. And then I have a bunch of music videos too on YouTube. Um, and and yeah, so you can. Oh, and my Instagram is HKEEZAY I'll probably be changing that soon. But anyways, hit me up, reach out, check out my music, check out my videos. That's how you can support me too if you'd like. And much love and respect.
Ah, I love it. With the rolling
Excellent.
R, too. That was
Yes, the
perfect.
rolling R. And again,
Yeah. Yeah.
HK, we'll see you in 2 weeks from now, Friday. Are you going to be up for the sunrise ceremony there at 5:40?
I would love to be up for the sunrise ceremony. I didn't even know there was one. A lot of my teachings come from Indigenous folks in Canada because that's the community that I grew up with, even though I'm from down south. And I was always taught, even though I don't listen to it a lot of times, that we're supposed to get up with the sunrise. And you know what I love? Just one little cool thing, and this is like I love learning, right? I love learning. I think learning. I like making learning cool too, because we grow up in a society that makes learning like, oh, you're a nerd, or you can't get girls, or you're just like a social recluse. It's like, no, yo, knowledge is gangster AF. Like, what are you talking about? Like, being smart is dope, and there's nothing wrong with that, and it's a really good quality to have to learn things. And it's, I think, a really terrible teaching that people get, that learning somehow and being intelligent is a bad thing. But anyways, I like to nerd out sometimes because I learn things about like science and quantum physics and neuroscience and all of these different things that I just like feel like interested in. And we're constantly, the thing about modern conventional uh hold on, I'm on a meeting. Get inside. Put some clothes on. Sorry. The modern conventional science is just constantly catching up to indigenous science and knowledge, which is so beautiful, right? All the things that when the Europeans first got here, they're like, oh, this is like some ooga booga fucking whatever ritualistic heathen Satan shit that they're doing. And it's like, no, there's actual real, get inside, put on clothes. I'm talking to people in Ontario. Okay, go ask one of your sisters. Okay, you can't be outside naked. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, um what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's like, so even with getting up early and how they say you're supposed to get up with the sunrise, it's like that's our natural circadian rhythm, and how our bodies have evolved over thousands of years, so um, it's like how we go into, we do lots of spirit baths out here, and go and use the cold water to cleanse ourselves and to release and to do ceremony and to heal ourselves. And now they're like, oh, we're finding out that cold water exposure like does all these health benefits and increases immune system and oxygen and blood circulation and blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, like we've been knowing that it's good for you, like you guys are just catching up. You know what I mean? So
That's
that's
Yeah,
like
it.
a
that's fair. Yeah.
that's yeah, that's an awesome thing
Yeah.
too. But anyways, just wanted to say that thank you so much
Beautiful.
to all you guys, and much love and respect. And yeah, I'll see you in Timmins, man. I'm coming out there to bring it.
Awesome
Yeah.
stuff.
Thank you, HK.
HK,
We
again.
appreciate
Now
you.
we know why
Yeah.
you're called higher knowledge. You're bringing the higher knowledge when you speak, and again, seeing the love on all the comments tonight.
Mhm.
They're definitely looking forward to your return visit back here.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you guys.
Have a good day.
Have a good
Okay, we'll
night.
talk to you soon.
Enjoy dinner.
Yeah, thank you. Ciao.
See you later.
There he is, HK.
Yeah, HK.
Well, that's a pretty amazing selection. Yeah. You,
Wow.
you would be like sort of medium knowledge, Kidsman.
Medium
now
knowledge.
that I've seen where the higher knowledge sits,
Well, that's
be-
where HK
Yeah.
sits on the
Like
pedestal.
used to tell me why stress out to get an A when you can relax and get a C minus.
Oh, come on.
All right, so we have
Remember
another
that,
amazing guest here.
Yes, we do.
HK's really well spoken, is he not?
Isn't he?
Very
Yeah,
good
yeah.
representative for the.
Yeah, I've never had the opportunity to check him out, but just hearing him speak there, he's very he's got his mind together. Seems very grounded. Seems passionate about what he wants to do and how he's helping people, and that's the kind of leaders you need up there doing that kind of work, getting out there, getting known, being an inspiration. So even though he's off, keep it up, HK. If you watch this later, keep going, man.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Keep it
We
up.
appreciate him.
Yeah, we appreciate
So
it.
that's what's going to be happening, late afternoon into the evenings, hip hop concert with tons of amazing Indigenous artists.
Yeah.
But now, like I said, we're going to go backwards. We're going to start off with the day, and Tristan's here, part of the Timmins Indigenous Organizations Committee, who have been big supporters of ours, by the way.
Yeah, since day one.
For a few years. So tell us a little bit about Friday, June the 21st. What's on the agenda?
So, same as every year, we're going to start off with the sunrise ceremony. That'll be at 5:40 a.m. Hey, Carrie, used to work with her. So, if you're up at that time, you want to experience something good, come out. If you have prayers you want to offer, bring your tobacco. The pipe carrier will know what to do with that tobacco. Don't feel like you have to wear anything, or just show up, be there, be a part of it. That's the biggest thing. And to women, don't feel that you have to be in a ribbon skirt. If you don't have one, it's okay. It'll come to you when it's time. So just come, be with us, pray, be there, lend your prayers. And then after that sunrise ceremony, we won't kick things up again until about 11. It's going to be some opening remarks, and just another prayer as well. We're going to let you know what's going on throughout the day if you don't check out the posters. Going on after that, we have our from 12 to 2. Sorry, let me check my notes. My phone's dying. 12 to 2. Yeah, we have fiddlers, and we're going to have a bunch of fun activities. I know it's the last day of school for most students. So for those students who are coming out, there's going to be activities for you. For families who are bringing young ones, there's going to be activities for them as well. I really recommend people get out and dance when the fiddlers are going too. I know traditionally we have our powwow and the singing and dancing that goes along with that. But one thing we enjoy as well is it's a good fiddle session, and you're going to see a lot of our elders getting up, and they're the first ones to go. And if an elder grabs your arm and drags you out, you can't say no. You got to go through with it. It's requested.
You have to move.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta
gotta go.
Yeah.
Bust a move there.
Yeah. And later on in the day too, we're gonna have some traditional food sampling. So I'll let you guys know it's not a feast. Last year, a lot of people thought it was a feast. What you're gonna get, it's like a small platter, maybe some moose. We're gonna have some goose. We're getting a whole bunch of wild game donated. So get out there if you haven't tried it already. Line up early. I recommend 15 minutes early, because last year, I think 10 minutes and it was all gone.
Yeah,
gone.
People were hungry that
People
day.
lining up for bannock and whatnot.
Yeah,
You name
I
it.
mean,
Getting a good chance to
you're making me
try
hungry.
some different
Yeah,
food.
no kidding, yeah.
So there you go.
Here we go.
And again, there's going to be dancers there. Obviously, local vendors going to be set up
Yes.
at
So,
the park as well.
Bring your cash. Sometimes they don't always have that debit machine. Some do EMT, but I always recommend pull out, $100, $200 cash, small bills. You're gonna find lots of beautiful things, whether it's earrings, some medallions, carvings, scarves, water bottles, paintings. That's the one beautiful thing about our people. We're very gifted with working with our hands. A lot of our crafts are done with our hands. Our ceremonial items, our tools, even in the past, it was all created with our hands, and you see that in the artisans who are going to be there and what they make, because it all comes from them and that spirit that they put into that work. So bring your cash.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna bring something good
And
home.
Bring your cash and find something unique.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and there's not.
Well,
two items alike. They're all everything's different.
Oh,
eh?
yeah,
All
yeah,
handmade.
That's right.
It's all unique.
Last time you tried to build something, but it went into the bargain bin. There,
The
kids.
bargain
You're
bin.
nowhere near as
We're
as
nowhere near
Um,
talented.
There's
enough.
going to be a lot of fun. I believe that there's going to be a bingo. Now there's a moose and goose calling contest.
Yes.
So Kinsman,
Yes.
you were practicing.
I wasn't
Your goose
practicing
calling
anything,
today.
no, but we were chatting with Tristan.
Yeah.
Tristan says he could call a moose good enough
Oh, yeah.
that one could come to our studios.
Oh,
here.
right through the
At
door. That'd be
Studio
awesome.
67.
Yeah.
So what's this about? Is this all is the amateurs allowed to come and try their calls?
That's exactly it. Most importantly, it's fun.
Mhm.
What you're gonna see is there'll be youth and then adults, and I recommend if it's your first time, just get out there, do it, try it. It might not come out strong, it might not come out the right way. You're gonna laugh. People are gonna laugh. You're spreading that medicine. That's what that laughter is. I know myself. I like to be silly. I'll just go. Goosey, 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 goosey.
I can do that. Goosey, goosey, goosey. All right.
That's it. Or it's like
I can do
the
that.
Sesame Seed Street episode where he's calling the fish. Hey, here's fishy, fishy,
Yeah,
fishy.
yeah. I
Who
don't
hasn't
know if
tried that when they're
I
out
don't
there
know
on
if
the
that's
boat?
going to
eh?
work, but I'm going to try that
Exactly.
out of camp there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the contest is open to anyone. It's not just Indigenous participants. So all you other non-Indigenous hunters, you want to come and test out your calling skills. Come try it out.
Come and try it out.
Yeah, let's see how it compares. That's what I'd want to see.
Yeah.
anyways.
And they got a
Yeah.
full day of full slate
Yeah.
of things to
Yeah.
do. There's Hollinger Park is the place to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, It's gonna be awesome.
So later on in the evening, HK will be providing that concert as well.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be a chalk day full of adventure, fun, laughter. Make sure you got some hats on in case weather's hot. It's usually always hot on that day.
Yeah.
Bring some water. Water is important as well.
Mhm.
And sunscreen.
Stay hydrated.
Well,
Wow.
it is a day about fun and
Mhm.
celebration. It's an
Mhm.
amazing event. But the other portion, and I'm speaking to non-Indigenous people, which includes Mark and I. That's no surprise. But it's a chance to learn and listen. And you're going to meet people from inside and outside of this community and some amazing storytellers in their own right,
Mhm.
whether it's public speaking or personal one-on-one. And it's an opportunity to listen and help promote healing because the more you listen, the more you educate yourself, the more you learn. And it is a big deal. And I've learned a lot in the last few years myself. We both have partnering up with some of these amazing organizations.
peoples
So
and organizations.
in the middle of having all that fun, enjoying some great food, purchasing some crafts, calling the goose, which
Calling the
um,
goose. You're gonna be here, goosey, goosey,
there.
goosey.
yeah,
that's
be
what you're
there
gonna be doing.
to listen and learn because
And you learn something.
I think
Yeah, pick up on new traditions.
I think I
and
seen a
cultures,
comment,
right? Yeah.
well, from Norm that said we need to get better, and I think I know where he's going at, but it does start with listening and learning. So
you need to listen and learn,
that's
and
right.
you can do that. And again, come out to the park, and
Mhm.
Mhm.
you're going to be down there, or a lot of the organization committee going to be down there. Run into HK.
Oh, yeah.
And again, all his bandmates going to be down there as well. So yeah, it's a great day to come out and learn. And
It's a full day.
Yeah, full day of fun.
Now, Joanne was asking if you're a drummer. Yes, you're a drummer. I'm sure your spring, summer,
Mhm.
going into fall's extremely booked. Tell us a little bit about what you folks are getting up to this season. Yeah.
So I'm part of a drum group. We call ourselves Singing Spirit. We're all from the James Bay territory, so mainly Attawapisket, Saskatchewan, Moose Factory, and Pewanik or Winnisk for the older ones out there. We started our powwow trail. We just finished up in North Bay as co-host. Our next gig is June 21st. We won't be here in Timmins, unfortunately. We got asked pretty early back in February. So we'll be out there. But usually committees will always get a hold of you in the springtime. They'll make sure that you're actually able to attend. If you can get, I always say four singers minimum should be sitting at a drum if you're going to a powwow. But there are some people who show up just one man and his drum. I've seen an older man do that. And he put us all to shame. But you see that in those older veteran singers, I'll call them. And then, once we get into the fall, there are still one or two powwows that might be, going on the weekends. But in the fall, everyone usually quiets down and we get ready for our hunt. Usually we go out moose hunting about that time in the fall. Sometimes when the geese are coming back too, that's another time, because we try to arrange these celebrations around our way of life. If you live up on the James Bay community, you heavily rely on that migration of the geese, and when they come, it's almost like your whole community is shut down. Everyone's excited. They're going out to their camps on the land. Sorry, and it's a beautiful time. It's my favorite time. Just being out there in the sun all day, just waiting for the geese, and then you go to sleep at night, and all you hear is those geese again. And
They're teasing, yeah.
They're getting up
We
to,
were out here all along.
Exactly.
Maybe doing one of your calls there.
Yeah.
The goose flying right on.
I
you.
don't think he gave us the real
they
one.
land right on your arm.
I'm starting to
That's how
think.
good at
I'm starting to think there's some
calls are.
foolery here. I thought it was on. I'm like, maybe it's easier than I thought.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
to make the calls, we scare the geese away. Then
Yeah.
Tristan gets them.
So after you hunt any animal, do you lay your tobacco? Joanna asks.
Yeah. So that's it is a personal question, because every person's different in your religion and your spirituality, how you practice things. So I have learned from a few hunters up north, and they don't follow the traditional path, that red road. So they might not do that, but they'll still take on the teachings of sharing. Sharing is very, very important. So they'll divvy it out to their family, elders in the community, families in the community who are struggling. I myself, I do. Even if I'm on the highway and sometimes those squirrels come running out of nowhere,
Yeah.
I feel a heavy guilt, and I do lay down tobacco for them. Even those pesky mosquitoes and black flies, as much as they tear up your skin, I try my best not to kill them, because all life is sacred. We're all a part of creation. We're all creators' children, from the first to the last, from the highest flying bird to the deepest swimming fish. We're all connected. We're all related. So I do offer that up when I can.
That's a beautiful way of thinking about it.
Way
Yeah.
to think
I
about
agree.
that. Yeah, for sure.
You swat mosquitoes, Kinsman. So
No,
this is
no.
like
I shoo them away.
you shoot them.
away.
You got to follow. But you're right. And so this is part, if you're unfamiliar with some of the Indigenous traditions, this is an opportunity to come out and listen and learn.
Listen and learn.
On the 21st at Hollinger Park.
Yeah.
And
2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. There's going to be lots of people from our community out there. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Questions are how we connect.
Mhm.
It's how we get to know each other and our differences. And the powwow I was just at, I was talking to a gentleman from Zimbabwe, Africa, and we were discussing our spirituality and how the powwow celebration is very similar to how his culture dances traditionally, and that's what we want to see when everyone comes out and celebrates with us. We want to see differences as well. We want to understand. We want to learn. It's how we're going to move on into the future together. So don't be afraid to ask your questions. If you're asking traditional people questions about teachings, I would recommend having an offering of tobacco. It could be something as simple as a cigarette. It doesn't have to be a tobacco tie all the time, because creator knows. He knows what you're asking. He knows your intentions. So don't be afraid to ask those questions. It's a safe space that we're providing on June 21st.
What an amazing day it's going to be.
It's going to be a great day. And again, we'll be down there, part of the celebrations.
Yeah, we will.
And again, if you want to, kick it off, 5:40 a.m., the traditional sunrise ceremony.
Yeah, that's. I would recommend no recording for anyone that attends. I remember we had a drone flying over.
That's disrespectful.
It was. We were able to track him down, and we asked him very politely to delete the footage. There was no arguments. Of course, it's not something he knew, and that's why I'm happy to share that here for everyone else. Always listen to our MCs, the ones who are facilitating the ceremonies. They'll let you know what you can record, what you can't record. But again, best way to learn is with your own eyes and your own ears.
And to experience it.
Exactly.
Firsthand. So if you've never been, 2 Fridays from now, 21st, Hollinger Park is the place to be.
Exactly.
And
Set
again,
your alarms.
Yeah, so
Set
5:40
your alarms,
for the
yeah.
sunrise, and again 11 o'clock for the opening remarks.
Exactly.
And then a full day, full slate of entertainment, of course, capped off with HK taking the stage.
Yeah. And a bunch of Indigenous artists,
Yes,
by the way.
yeah, Indigenous celebration is going to be amazing.
What a great addition to the day this year. So shout out to the committee, Nan Legal, and everyone who it's a big job organizing these events. So
lots of hours put into planning.
Yes. And I personally want to give a shout out to Nan Legal. More importantly, Naomi Fletcher. I went to school with Naomi. I grew up with her. She's very hard worker. She did a lot of great work with the Wacanegan Youth Healing Lodge as well. They were able to bring in Shabastic, who's from Moose Factories, James Bay Cree, Moose Cree guy. And Naomi, you're doing good work. Keep it up. That's all I could say. You're killing it. You're killing it.
She is, yeah.
She's
really
getting a lot of
great
respect
work, yeah.
on that comment thread tonight.
And she puts on a lot of great events.
Yeah, she does.
For our community here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
This is not the
Proud to
first
be partnered
one.
with her. Yeah.
Okay. Was there did we miss anything?
I believe that was everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Just show up now.
So
Just
On
show
the
up.
21st.
yeah, we're going to be there for the sunrise opening.
National
5:40.
Indigenous Peoples Day.
But you'll
Friday,
have to be there in
June
person
21st.
because there
Yes.
will be no live coverage
That's
of
right.
the event. In respect to what they're asking in tradition. So this is an in-person event, but you'll see us later on
Throughout the day.
throughout the day.
Yeah, the opening remarks.
yeah.
And, the fiddler, the moose, the goose callings, maybe trying some of that traditional food.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear
Yes.
your here, Goosey. Let's hear yours.
Goose.
Oh, you didn't listen. See,
Hey,
we talked the whole show about being a good listener. Honk.
That's a mature
Okay.
goose.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it, that's
Last
it.
place again.
Chipmunks are coming to the door.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to take a break and thank our amazing partners and sponsors.
Yeah.
And we're going to come back, give away some car washes.
Yeah, car wash passes to Neelam's Car Wash.
All right, Ronnie, you can roll it.
Stock up your summer treats now with Sweet Freeze, located at 175 3rd Avenue in your downtown. Check out their amazing selections. Trust me, it is worth the browse at sweetfreeze.ca. In June is giveaway time at Timmins Hyundai. Like their Facebook page, tag a friend, share, follow them on Facebook and Instagram for a chance to win 4 general admission tickets to Rock on the River. Be a part of the 20th dance season with Melissa Kelly's Dance Academy. Registration begins July 2nd, runs right through till September 6th. Details online at themkda.com. And put a team in now for Saturday's Color It Up fun event with the Seizure and Brain Injury Center. This Saturday, 11 a.m., we'll see you down at Gillies Lake. To put a team in now, you can register at sabic.ca. And Timmins Porcupine Trailers, your one-stop shop for parts and trailer sales, 24-hour roadside services, and warranty specialists. Stop in and see their new location today, located 47 Father Costello Drive in Schumacher. Timmins' newest car wash is the Neelam Car Wash, located at 1300 Riverside Drive. Watch for their ultimate washes as you have a chance to win them all this week on our show. And the Porcus Stampede Rodeo is coming up the weekend of August 23rd, 24th, and 25th at the Porcus Fairgrounds. Ticket information, get yours now at porcusag.ca. And the mini putt and batting cages are now open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. all summer long. You'll find them located at Hollinger Park. And Timmins Little League Baseball is gearing up for some summer fun. In fact, they've got an exhibition weekend coming up between Rouen, June 22nd and 23rd at Participe Park. All the details online at timminslittleleague.ca. Get your tickets now for Saturday night's Magic Men Australia. VIP doors open at 6:30. General admission doors open at 7 with the show time at 8. Get your tickets now through Eventbrite, and it's cash only for the bar. And you're all invited to the Schumacher Lions end-of-year banquet. Happens Wednesday, June 19th in the Lions Den at the back. Everything begins at 5 p.m. And it's worth the drive to Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, who are now open Saturdays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Located 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. And nominate a nonprofit today for Love for Your Nonprofits. Your chance to win this business, free advertising on our show, with a big thanks to the Schumacher Lions Club and Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. And a call is out now for all dancers and vendors for National Indigenous Peoples Day. Happens Friday, June the 21st. To register, go to the Timmins Indigenous Organizations Committee Facebook page and click on the link. And this Thursday, it's Quilts for Survivors Youth Night, 4 to 7 p.m. at Quilts for Survivors. To register, check out their website, quiltsforsurvivors.ca. And seal the deal with Albert Seal and Katrina McKinnis, the new dream team, father and daughter here at Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. Contact Albert now, 705-465-3493, or Katrina, 705-465-3491. And for windshield replacement, stone chip repairs, rust-proof undercoating, vehicle detailing, and more, it's Uniglass Plus Z-Bar Timmins. Book an appointment now. You can stop in and see them, located 616 Riverside Drive. And your go-to security team in Timmins and the North is Matagami Security Solutions. Inquire today. You can email them, contact@matagamisecurity-solutions.ca. And for financial advice or mutual fund investments, special advice, and more, you go to Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. Call Sebastian now, 705-264-4395, or stop in and see them, 239 Wilson Avenue. And rent a bin today with Rubino's Petro Can. Perfect for your next reno job. They come in 8, 15, and 30-yard sizes. Call today for your quote, 705-288-8027. And new this week at Imagine Cinemas, The Watchers, Inside Out 2, and Bad Boys. Tickets and showtimes online, imaginecinemas.com. And get a ticket now for the hottest concert of the summer, Rock on the River, as it invades Hollinger Park this July. July 18th, 19th, and 20th. Tickets available online, rotr.ca. And see how Mel and Mel can help you grow your business with She's Connected. Follow the ladies online now, shesconnected.ca. And play June discount days all month long at Jackpot Time Timmins. Come and play today, located at 251 First Avenue. She's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And congratulations to Jessica Gervais at Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders for being nominated for the RBC Canadian Entrepreneur Awards, presented by Women of Influence. And something fun for everyone at Midtown Bowl, Rock and Bowl, pizza party packages, and ask about their family deal, 705-267-3500. And stay tuned for more details on Dare Timmins and their free mini pot session coming soon. And come celebrate Khalsa Day this Saturday with the parade downtown, followed by Jazzy B with the Punjabi Cultural Festival Saturday night. Come see Jazzy B with Miss Pooja, 7 p.m. to midnight at Hollinger Park. The Alzheimer's Society Cochrane Temiskaming Timmins Porcupine wants you to know that they have day program support groups. Inquire today, 705-268-4554. And Booster Business is back thanks to Canadian Trade X. Nominate a business now to boost their business right here on on KINZ and KLOMP. And book your summer deep cleans now with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Call Andrew N for your free quote, 705-465-3500. And follow all your summer fun in the downtown with the Downtown Timmins BIA. Follow them now at downtowntimmins.com. And get your bibs ready for Timmins Rotary Rib Fest. It makes its return to Particip Park the weekend of August 23rd through 25th. And the Canadian Tire Garden Center is now open 7 days a week for your gardening pleasure. And how about signing your little one up now for some summer fun at Camp Bickle? You can sign up now at campbickle.ca. And for your go-to hardware store, it's Timmins Home Improvement Center, located at 89 Wilson Avenue. Give them a call today, 705-264-6433.
Are you ready?
Are you ready for Saturday? Coming Saturday.
Saturday. It looks like everything's booked Saturday, but yes, Magic Man. Okay. 8 o'clock in the Mac Ballroom is the place to be.
Here is an update. So the VIP tickets are sold out.
Yes.
But they do have very, very limited general admission
tickets, and you can pick those up through Eventbrite. Again, it's going to be a packed house. Again, you saw all the captions there. Australia's #1 night out, ladies' night out. Well, it's going to be Timmins.
That goes against you were saying you're the hottest night out, kids. But now the Magic Men have proved you wrong. Yeah. But yes, tickets, limited tickets, still available online. The post is on our page.
Yeah.
VIPs at 6:30. General admissions in at 7. And the show's going to start around 8, which gives you lots of time for selfies and
meet and greets.
And after this, after the Magic Men are done, around 11 or so,
it turns into a DJ
dance party till 2 in the morning.
Till 2 a.m.
Yeah. So it is going to be lit, and it's going to be fun. I can't wait.
You're going to be spinning the tunes after Magic Men are off.
They call me DJ Licious.
DJ Licious.
DJ Licious. So
put your requests in now, DJ Licious. Taking your requests.
Licious takes requests.
I'm going to see you intro songs.
I'm going to be hired as the new morning man on KISS.
The new morning man. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Cole, did you know Cole turned 18?
Yes. Happy birthday,
Party
Cole.
time.
The big 1-8.
Yeah, that's
Cole.
right.
Is always tuning in.
Do you think Cole wants a nice Iroquois Falls Storm jersey for his birthday? Or?
yeah, Cole, we got you
a nice storm jersey for your birthday, hat. Cole. Your mom requested it.
We got you a puck.
We're just teasing Selena. We know we know how much they love the Rock.
We can feel the seething from the other side of the screen there.
But happy birthday to Cole, an amazing young man and a beautiful family, by the way.
Yes. So happy birthday, and hopefully you had a good day, and cake. Yeah. Cake was definitely a must on a birthday.
Trisha says, I know where you live now. She does. Well, Terry's on buy and sell a lot.
Yeah.
And I think Trisha was at the house picking up something the other day.
She was buy and sell.
I believe Trisha's expecting. Mm-hmm. So congratulations, by the way.
Some baby goods.
That's right. You keep pumping them out. We can go in a competition here.
Competition.
Yeah. But congratulations. That is exciting news. I know she made that public, so I'm not saying anything.
No, you didn't reveal anything on there. But wishing them all the best. And there we go.
Now I'm thinking, I hope she made it public. You made that public.
I'm pretty sure.
Right, Trisha?
Pretty sure it is.
Let's see.
If not, you're taking your shoe
out of your mouth. Okay, it was public. I was picking up hangers.
There it is.
And
hangers.
Hold that comment for a sec. In 18 weeks and still going. So congratulations.
Congratulations. Wishing them two all the best.
All right. My daughter's 17th anniversary yesterday. Well, congratulations.
Happy 17th anniversary yesterday to Joanne's daughter.
Everyone's celebrating.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Good stuff. So we got some prizes.
3
to give
car
away.
washes to give away. The Neelam Car Wash, 1300 Riverside Drive. Ronnie, fire up the wheel.
He's got to make
winning.
sure it's shared first there.
No.
Don't rush Ronnie. You got to let Ronnie work his magic here.
That's it. Yeah, we got to spin it in full view here. Let's hit the
Draw
button,
one, Ronnie.
And the winner is, and again, we'll write them down here. Get in touch with each and every one of the winners. Patricia.
Say the last name.
Is it Like Up?
Lick up.
Anyhow.
You
Getting
got
her car
you delayed.
cleaned at the Neelam Car Wash, the new laser touchless wash.
So if you do win, direct message us at least your email. We can send it over.
We can send you the PDF copy of this.
All right, Ronnie.
Let's draw again, Ronnie.
So this is number 2
This
of
is
3.
number 2, and these are the $18.99, the ultimate washes.
Sprays underneath the vehicle.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And Jenna Alderson.
Jenna Alderson, congratulations. Once again, DM us your email, and we'll email that over to you.
There we go. So there's Jenna's.
And number 3.
Yeah.
Hey, you can even use it as a part of a Father's Day gift if you want to.
You could, yes.
Car wash.
Hey, ultimate car wash.
Yeah.
Why not?
And
Guy Foisey. There we go.
Guy's going to Wonderland, by the way, which is coming up.
That's coming up in a few weeks as well, too.
So we know Guy's information.
Yes. Guy will get in touch with you and drop that off for you.
Awesome stuff. All right. So you should say go Panthers tonight. Then your bad luck will rub off.
All right. Well, if I say go, good luck to the Panthers, maybe the Oilers will win. Reverse psychology. So go FLA, go.
Go FLA, go.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling though Edmonton will probably tie that series.
You really? So every time you have a feeling, it's wrong.
That's my.
So the Oilers
that's
go down
2-0.
Yeah,
that's it.
You're right. We've heard all about your sports feelings.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
This is why I always give you the advice, Kinsman, in this office. We never talk about our feelings. Okay?
No.
It's bad because they're always inaccurate.
We always get told we don't express our feelings enough.
We don't express them,
especially when it comes to the Leafs and the Sens.
All right. What a good way to end the show, Ronnie. Ladies, come on. Good night, everybody.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
I'm loving life every single day. I got that sunlight on my face. We vibe high when we in them rays. We even smile when we in the rain. And if you're down, yo, I feel your pain. But rise up and give it everything. Yeah, we love life every single day. Every single day.
We feeling up tonight, doing all right. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. If you feel inside that happiness vibe, yeah, we feeling up. We feeling up.
Let's get it. Yeah.
We feeling up.
I remember long roads with the windows down, fall asleep to the ocean sounds, no stresses. We don't need a plan, that's how you do when you living in a camper van. We taking flight just like a bird. I think we're higher than we ever were. Yeah, we can't stop, that's just how we living. Fresh fruit, green tea, veggies in the kitchen. The picture perfect life is just how you vision. Right around the corner, you just have to go get it. The sun sets on another day, but these memories will never fade.
We feeling up tonight, doing all right. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. If you feel inside that happiness vibe, yeah, we feeling up. We feeling up. We feeling up.
Yo, listen up. I'ma tell you something right now. You best not ever forget. This is it, man. This is your life. You gotta enjoy this. You gotta preach it. You gotta love it. Do it. Never let anything get in your way. Never let anything stop you. You can do it. You can do
We
it.
feeling up tonight, doing all right. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. We feeling up tonight, doing all right. We don't really care what happens tomorrow. Up tonight, feeling okay. We don't wanna waste another day. If you feel inside
One more time.
that happiness vibe, yeah, we feeling up.
These shots burn like the truth. I keep going back, just like going back to you. all up in my feelings, and I can't help myself because you said that you would be there for me. I'm too deep, man, I hope that I am dreaming, and if so, well, what's the point? What's the meaning of it all? I think this whiskey's convinced me that you're still missing me. I don't think I'm thinking straight, I know it's late, but I just wanna talk to you. Even though these shots burn like the truth, I keep going back, just like going back to you. I don't know why I showed up and told you that I love you. Maybe it's the alcohol talking about the way it was supposed to be. I should've known when you said it was you, not me. Don't know if I'm right or wrong for telling you that I still want you. Or maybe it's the alcohol I think this whiskey's convinced me that you're still missing me. I don't think I'm thinking straight, I know it's late, but I just wanna talk to you. Even though these shots burn like